A group of employees came into work one day only to find out that someone had died. Now there was a note on the wall that read, "Yesterday, the person that has been hindering your growth in this company has passed away. And we invite you to join the funeral that has been prepared in their honor." At first, all of the employees were sad to find out that one of their own coworkers had passed away. But eventually, they grew curious to know, who was this man that hindered the growth of his colleagues and the company itself? So on the day of the funeral, each employee was given the opportunity to spend a few minutes with the deceased. One by one, as each employee got closer to the coffin, their excitement and curiosity grew. "Man, I wonder who's in there," they'd whisper to one another. When the first employee walked into the room and stood next to the coffin, she was speechless. She stood next to that coffin in complete shock, as if someone had touched the deepest part of her soul. There was a mirror inside the coffin. And everyone who looked inside could see themselves. Who do you see when you look into the mirror? Do you see someone who hinders your growth? Do you see someone that sets limitations? Or do you see someone that is completely unstoppable? The choice is yours, isn't it? Now, I'd like to think that we all pass a mirror at least once throughout the day. And what do you do when you see yourself in the mirror? Do you hide in shame? Isn't it true that when we gaze upon our own reflection in the mirror, we tend to focus on our imperfections? We see our grays, our wrinkles, our aging skin. We focus on parts of our body that we'd like to change with a surgical knife. Guys, we look at our guts. Ladies, you look at your butt, don't you? Still, many of us in this room can look into the mirror and be completely satisfied with the person that we see. When you leave here today, I encourage you to find yourself a mirror and gaze into the future. Look into the eyes of the person that you hope to become and start to take action towards becoming that person. Now, do you remember how the first employee felt when she walked into the room and stood next to the coffin? She was shocked and speechless, wasn't she? Someone had placed a note next to the mirror, and when she read that note, she began crying. Would you like to know what that note said? Come on, somebody.
Yes.
The note said there's only one person in this world that's capable of setting limitations to your growth. And that person, ladies and gentlemen, is you. Be who you want to be. Not later, but now. Be who you want to be. Not tomorrow, but today. Do what you have to do in this moment. Don't let another day go by without you taking action towards fulfilling your dream. Fast can happen at any time. It doesn't matter if you're 16 or 60. Anyone can fulfill their dream. But you have to take action.